Hey, it's Phototristan back with another video. In this video, I'm reviewing this ball head. It's by Oben. It's the BE-117 tripod ball head. And for inexpensive, made in China ball heads, this is a pretty good one. And it's made, pretty well and seems pretty sturdy. My story with these things is I used to shoot primarily DSLRs, and I had a larger tripod, larger ball head. But when I moved to the Sony mirrorless cameras and now the Leica rangefinder, I didn't need such a big ball head and such a big tripod. So I kind of downsized. I sold that stuff and downsized. So now I have a really nice, pretty light tripod, which I'll be reviewing in another video. This is the Siri tripod, or Siru or whatever. I'll be reviewing that in another video. But anyway, right now I'm reviewing this ball head. It's actually not my favorite ball head. I mean, my favorite ball head is actually made by Acratech, which is they're US made, and here in California they make really good ball heads, and I like the design of the Acratech ball heads quite a bit. But for the price, this is really a good ball head, and it's my favorite for the price. I didn't want to spend, upwards of $300 on the ball head. This one is like $85, and you can get it from places like Amazon. Check the description for pricing and availability on it. But it's really simple. You've got your locking thing here. This locks it from moving, from side to side, or you can unlock that. And then you've got basically just one tension knob here. And you set this tension with your camera on it. You set that correctly. And then you can your camera's mounted on here, and then you can move this around and not ever have to actually touch this very much. So while you're shooting, you can like take your shot, recompose, move it, take your shot, recompose, move it like that, and not have to touch this. If you do want to lock it down, you can lock it down. And then to totally loosen it up, you can loosen it up too, depending on, how heavy your gear is. It's an Arca Swiss type plate, so it'll support like an L bracket. If you have an L bracket, you can put the Arca Swiss L bracket in here and shoot vertically or horizontally. It comes with this Arca Swiss plate. It fits right in there. And then you've got a screw-down clamping mechanism. The clamping mechanism and the plate and all that, and the Arca Swiss doesn't feel quite as good as some other ball heads that I've had. I've also had a Markins made in South Korea before. But for the price of under $100, this works really well. And it is quite sturdy and everything. It's just in terms of the build quality, it doesn't feel as good as something that's like $300 or something, but it's like 3 times or 4 times as much money. This ball head is also really light. It's only something like 13.5 ounces or something like that, so definitely under a pound. And if you have a nice carbon fiber tripod that's really light like this, it just makes for a nice package to travel with. It has a built-in bubble level here that you can actually take out if you want. There's little screws right here that you can take off. And then it has a bubble level right there as well. So all in all, this Oben BE-117 I think is one of the best ones that you can get, for the money. It's just a good value, and seems really well built for the price paid. So if you don't want to spend like maybe $300, this is probably going to be a very good bet. Everything feels sturdy on it, and it compares very favorably to tripods costing like 4 times as much. If you do want to get something that's made in America rather than something that's made in China or something like that, look to the Acratech Nomad ball head. That's a really nice ball head. I have experience with that one too. Really a nice design, and just a really nice tripod ball head. Also relatively small and light and compact, a little bit heavier than this one, but pretty light and small and compact, and good for mirrorless cameras as well as DSLRs too. Any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them, and for pricing and availability, see the description field. And this has been my look at the Oben BE-117 ball head. Thanks for watching.